All right, welcome to the very first BettorOff Propcast. We are here with our first-time weekly guest. He's going to be here all the time. He's your expert on props. He's your expert on basketball. He's going to be your expert on football. If you have questions about making love or making tea or making love while making tea, he's also your guy. You know him as @PropHoliday on Twitter. I know him as Bob. The FBI knows him as something entirely different. Welcome to the show, Bob.
What's going on, man? How are you? Pleasure to be here.
Doing great.
Appreciate it.
Love having you. So we're going to jump right into it. This is a quick hitter. We're going to be talking about props for tonight's Game 1 Eastern Conference Finals, Milwaukee versus Atlanta. Let's jump right into it. Let's talk about the Greek Freak. What do you think about his role in this series?
Sure. No, I mean, Game 1 of any series, you're really trying to find out what are the matchups, what are the minutes, what are the rotations. It's going to give you a better idea of how the series is going to roll out. When we're looking at Giannis, is he going to be the push the ball up the court? Is he going to be taking jumpers? Is he going to be taking three-pointers? Or is he going to play in the paint where he's going to be most successful? We saw what Embiid did to Clint Capella. I hope we see Giannis playing in the paint, but the way that this Budenholzer offense is set up, we don't know. He may be jocking threes and trying to be the next Kevin Durant, which we know he's not. So really looking forward to see how they come out offensively. Is it going to be ISO heavy? Are they going to go with the same high pick and roll, and then everybody takes turns where you got Drew Holiday going 1-on-5. Now it's Chris Middleton's turn, and Giannis is with a full head of steam storming at the basket. So excited to see how this Game 1 plays out and what the lineups are going to be for the rest of the series. I do not think this is going to be a competitive series. I lean Milwaukee in 5 over Atlanta. In general, I don't think we got the two best teams in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think we got the two healthiest teams in the Eastern Conference Finals. Entire season.
Damn. All of our fans in Milwaukee and Atlanta are just livid.
I know. It's not ideal. It should be an exciting series. Ratings are up for the NBA. We do have a deep team in Atlanta. We do have sort of a big three in Milwaukee. This could be Giannis's year. But it's exciting. It's going to be an exciting series. I don't know how long it's going to last, but for right now, I lean Milwaukee in 5.
All right. Let's talk betting. We're a betting podcast. We're a betting application. You can find us, by the way, we'll do a quick drop for the application, BettorOff, in the App Store, on the Google Play Store. What we are is a mobile sports wagering information and monetization application. Social media. You talk to other people. You make your picks. We track them. It shows you how good people are at sports wagering. Instead of them just telling you, you can see @PropHoliday, you're going to be able to see his picks on the BettorOff app to see how good he is. And you can check it out by sport, bet type, date range, all of it. And then eventually, if you're a pro, you can start your own pro channel. Or Bob will have his own pro channel, and we'll be able to charge people if you want to. Right now, we're not charging anyone. It's amazing, it's free, it's fantastic. It is as close to socialism as you can get without everything going to hell. That's BettorOff. You can find us on the App Store, on the Google Play Store. Let's talk about the Game 1 betting focus from a prop standpoint. Bob, what do you like?
Sure. So tying into kind of the minutes, matchups, rotations, my first player prop that I like for Game 1, Brook Lopez under 13.5 points. Now this is -120 depending on what book you're playing on. Why? Why do I like Brook Lopez to go under? I think PJ Tucker is going to eat into his minutes. I think we may see Bobby Portis play some this series. He didn't play much in last series. He's going to need to match the perimeter scoring with Atlanta, so we're going to see more Brian Forbes, more Pat Connaughton, more small ball, I think, to match up with Atlanta for this Bucks team. So Lopez, I think his minutes will come down. I don't think he really fits with how they could match up with Atlanta's small ball size. I think we're going to see a lot of Capella on Giannis. Even we could see PJ Tucker on Capella, PJ Tucker on John Collins. So Brook Lopez, I don't see him being a huge factor in this series. His average last series against Brooklyn was only 11 points per game. His line seems a little bit high for him. And if you remember that mishap late in Game 7 where he ruined the shot clock, threw the ball out of bounds, he's probably not in favor right now with Budenholzer and the rest of the team. So my first player prop, Brook Lopez under 13.5 points.
All right, and that's at -120, again, depending on the book. Let's talk about your second pick, PJ Tucker. What do you got?
Tying into that PJ Tucker getting more minutes, I expect him to start. I want to see him around 30, 35 minutes a game in this series. PJ Tucker, 6 rebounds plus a Bucks win is a player performance double on FanDuel. It's plus 280. It's almost 3-1 on your money. Like I said, he's going to cut into Lopez's minutes. He's probably going to match up with Collins, possibly Capella. I like him to really out-rebound and muscle Collins in the front court. He averaged over 5 rebounds a game in the last 4 against Brooklyn with his minutes up. Atlanta's field goal percentage shooting drops 1% on the road versus at home. They're also 4% lower in 3 points on the road, and they're jacking up more threes on the road. A lot of rebounds to take in as per PJ Tucker. I like him for 6 rebounds and a Bucks win at plus 280 on FanDuel.
Love that. Love that statistic. So good. All right, and then we've got the big one. We've got a 5-piece same-game parlay that involves Brook Lopez, PJ Tucker, the Bucks, and the total and the over-under. What do you got for us?
Who doesn't love a same-game parlay? These are the most fun thing you can do on a Tuesday night. It's a 5-legger, like you said, and it's all the pieces of the recipe that I just mentioned. We're going Brook Lopez under on points. PJ Tucker just over 4.5 rebounds. It's a low number that I love. PJ Tucker to make 2 threes. He has been shooting a little bit more when he gets his minutes up. He's going to be left alone in the corner. He loves that corner 3. Under 226, I think you're going to see Atlanta with some nerves. They're going to shoot a low field goal percentage, as they have been on the road in this playoffs, but a little bit of nerves playing in the Eastern Conference Finals. And then finally, Bucks minus 8. So just to recap, it's a 5-legger. Lopez under 13.5. PJ Tucker over 4.5 rebounds. PJ Tucker 2 made threes. Under 226, Bucks minus 8. That's a $10 wager. It's going to pay you $354. That's 35-1 on your money with a FanDuel same-game parlay.
Take your girl out for a nice steak dinner with that one. Seafood dinner and some dessert. All sorts of stuff you can do with that kind of scratch. So, that's it. The NBA Propcast, Episode 1. You can find our man, your man, everyone's man, Bob Stanley, at Prop Holiday on Twitter. You can find us, BettorOff. We are at BettorOff Sports on Twitter, and we are at BettorOff on Instagram. You can find the app everywhere. Download it. You'll be able to follow Bob's picks, everyone's picks, post your own. It's the next big thing. It's the big thing now. Watch the game. Everyone be safe. Bob, thanks so much for being with us. And
Thank you guys.
That's the Propcast. We'll see you after Game 1.